everyone, it's Hunter with CPS, and today I'm going to go over a couple of parts that you can keep on hand to save yourself whenever you have breakdowns in the field. So why is it important to keep parts on hand? Personally, working at the desk every day, sending orders out, we see a lot of orders that get rushed because of an emergency in the field. You've broken a flex head, because maybe you already had a flex head broken, you could have even broken a belt. We're going to start with the basics. And one thing that you want to make sure to keep on hand is a complete flex head. We recommend keeping one of these on your trailers whenever they're in the field, because if you do have a head break, they're pretty much plug and play. You can pull that old one off, you can run to your trailer and grab this complete head, and you can swap it out. The second part of this is to keep a flex head rebuild kit at your shop. You can keep this on your trailer as well, but it's not exactly practical to rebuild a flex head in the field. So we normally suggest for a customer to keep a flex head at their shop. Once that broken head is replaced and you're back to work on the job site, you can take that previously broken head back to your shop, rebuild it, and then put that rebuilt head onto the trailer. At that point, you're ready to roll again. Give me a shout, and then we can order a flex head rebuild kit to put back in your shop. Another thing that you'll want to keep on hand is a throttle cable. This is especially true if you run your jobs wet. You're gonna go grab your 5-gallon bucket, you're gonna pick it up, a little heavy getting it up to the top of the grinder, and as you're starting to pour that, it splashes on top of the grinder, it runs off, and it finds this throttle cable usually. The water will find its way all the way down to the end of it, and if you do that a lot, or if you run wet a lot, it's kind of inevitable that this will rust out. We do see this from time to time on grinders that are older, you know, a couple of years, up to 5-10 years old. That might happen, but it's gonna be mostly if you're a contractor that runs wet. The next thing that we're gonna go over is for general maintenance. That's going to be things like your air filters for your grinder's oil and oil filter. For the air filters and the oil, you need to change that in the first 50 hours that you own the machine. After that, you need to replace that every 100 hours following. It's best to keep SAE 30 oil on hand for this grinder. Those take about 2 quarts. It's actually a little bit less. Last thing I'm going to cover today are wheels and tires. Not everyone knows about these gray tires. Some people still run the old black tires. Those have flat walls, so they're a little bit harder to push. And also over time, those might flatten on one side. These tires are foam filled, so if you want to give us a shout, you can actually order these. We keep these on hand. And like I said, they make, if you're running something like an XD or a 320, they make it a lot easier to push that grinder. Thanks for watching and going over a couple things that you can keep on hand to save yourself some time and money when in the field. If you have any questions or you need any help with this stuff, reach out to us at 877-472-8200.